recently that I played in Uganda as well. I want to big up brother Chris Cross, brother Ras Niger. Yeah, man, tell us about that experience.
Yeah, it was very nice to be in Uganda actually and to meet my people from the other side, you know, because I was only doing shows in Kenya, and this was my first time to now step out of Kenya in Africa and spread the music to another part, and it was lovely to get the response positively, you know, lovely. Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, man. Yes, okay, so let's talk a bit about
and Uganda actually.
Yeah.
Uganda has a very important and a strong spirituality also for the Rastafari.
Yeah, man.
You know, Uganda, we have the Buganda Kingdom, we have the Kabaka Kingdom. You see how Kabaka pyramid come in.
Yes,
so, and these are the kingdoms that are still there and are still running. If you look at Uganda, these kings are more important than the president. I'm very sorry.
Yes,
even though he's running and
no, don't apologize.
No, I have to, because if he's watching, he will feel very, you know. So I'm saying sorry for him, not for the people. Yeah, but the kingdom and the Kabaka Kingdom is very spiritual and running. The people, them, you know, that's more important. And yeah, you know, we have the politics that's always on top of the people.
Yeah, man. And of course, Queen Naya Bingi, hailing from
Rwanda. No, from Rwanda.
Okay, yeah, man.
Yeah, Queen Naya Bingi hails from Rwanda.
Okay.
Yeah. It's also a very spiritual culture from Africa, from the Horn of Africa. You see, this was the woman warriors on the front line, because if you look in Africa, we had a lot of women warriors and freedom fighters who were fighting for the freedom of Africa. And yes, we don't see these women too much on the front line, but if you look at our roots and cultures and see, and this is also the reason why you see His Majesty, he had to crown himself with his Empress Menen, because she was his right hand, you know. For him to marry a woman who's older, has children from, you know, it needs. And that's why I look personally up to His Majesty and I say, wow, this man, he had some sense. He knew how to run things, run family, you know, keep the balance. Yes, you have up and down. Yes, people complain, people died, what is he? Oh, of course, when there's time for war, people will die. Even you look at South Africa in the time of Mugabe, in time of Idi Amin, everybody look, Idi Amin was a bad man. To me, in my eyes, the man was defending his country, you know, and the people who was not behind him was going out of the picture. As easy as it is, that's the only way he could fight for his country. He could not fight for his country, or you cannot fight for your country when you have people who are keeping you behind. You know, it's either you're supporting it or not, and that's how the time comes of ruling and you know. So, and right now it's like in Africa, we have a lot of politicians trying to, and people, they are just going up and down, and a lot of people, they are let me say, the people in the villages, they have never been to school. So what do they know what these politicians are talking about? And they're the ones who are putting all these votes. So where are all these votes going to? And Africa is full of the next generation who has a voice. Look at what's happening in Uganda. They lock up Bobby Wine, or the next, you know, he wants to be a president. But this is going to be nice. I'm waiting for the president of Rwanda to make his next move on this now. Yeah, man.
Yes, I. Okay. So you touched upon it briefly there, but tell us about the importance of that female energy and that spiritual omega power. Yeah, man.
Female energy is just important in this whole creation in this whole world, because as we females, we're the ones who push out and give birth and have the spirit to, push out the life. And we need the man energy as well. But what we should not forget, because the world is kindly and slightly here and there getting out of balance, because we have too much man who is there on the front line, having the word, having the example, having the, So this is where we can see that female energy is important to bring it back, so we can have the balance, like His Majesty did it. He showed us the right way is to keep the balance. You don't go as a man alone, you go with your balance. That's your queen, your empress, your princess, how you want to name it, And that's what a lot of us forget. And if you look back, like I was telling you, in our culture in Africa, we had the female, they were the warriors. Look at the Maasai tribe. Now today, is the Maasai women who build houses. Is this Maasai women who cook. Is the Maasai women who... And the man are standing there on the stick, yes, watching the cows and what. But they're having a good time under the sun, talking stories while the is busy, working hard, In the meantime, giving birth so many times and controlling everything. So that's why I say this woman energy is very important. Whether we like it, whether we don't like it, it is important, it is there. If it is not there, the world is going to come to an ending. Because you man are not going to push it out.
Yes, Black Omolo, I feel we could reason all night, but I think they're shutting up the place. So last thing.
See, the youths of today need more roots and culture.